Hello and welcome to BadgerCam. In this week's video, I'm going to be taking a look at this old family heirloom. This is an old Bing live steam traction engine. Originally made in Germany, the company stopped making toy steam engines in 1937, so it's at least 75 years old, could be older. This belonged to my granddad and maybe even my great granddad before him, and yeah, as far as I know, it's not been fired up and working in about 60 years. I'm going to try and change that. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a professional restorer. This is in no way a how-to video, as I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm really not concerned by affecting the value of this, as it's not going to be sold on, plain and simple. With that said though, let's see what we can do. First thing to do, I think, is to give this thing a clean. The whole thing's caked in dust and dirt. While cleaning the thing, it seems a lot of the old solder has broken off on this, but all the parts seem to be there, other than the old burning box. I'm finding it hard to clean around all these parts though, so I'm going to start taking bits off to better get at the main boiler. I use silvo polish to clean up the old brass, but I think I could have done with using something stronger, as this took some serious elbow grease. I think the boiler alone took about 3 days of cleaning to start looking presentable. I think I've done all I can though with this main mechanism in the way though, so that's coming off next. This all might look a little bit drastic, but these parts need to be resoldered on anyway, so I'm not worried about giving them a bit more force to get them off. Anyway, more elbow grease is needed. Now to remove the back part of the engine. I've just noticed it's still got water in it. 60-year-old water at that. Now with the back off though, everything's much easier to get at and clean. A good while later, this is it. I cleaned all the other parts up with some hot soapy water and re-added them to the now nearly spotless boiler. The thing looks love now, at least, even if it doesn't work. Time to resolder the pipes back on. Don't worry, I know my soldering isn't amazing. With the pipe soldered on though, I think the only thing I can left to do is to try and fire it up. I'm using combi cooker solid fuel for this, though I think in future I might try and make a meth burner, as it will be a little bit cleaner. In hindsight, I've used far too much solid fuel here. Time to let it warm up. It seems to be trying to work, but I'm noticing water leaking around the filler cap. A little PTF tape should fix this though. Now to fire it up again. Love looking at the firebox on this as it's warming up. It has a certain charm that health and safety has took away from us, I think. Good news is though, the filler caps doesn't seem to be leaking anymore. And the thing seems to be making more hissing noises. It's got to be good, right? Seems to want to go. I think it might be alive. And it's gone, but not in the way I'd have liked it to. Well, there you go. After putting top engineering minds onto the task, this screw should stop a repeat of that happening again, hopefully, or something else will fall off. Only one way to find out though. Let's fire it up again. Hissing is starting. Certainly sounds like it's warming up. Some new clunking noises have been added to the cacophony coming from this thing. It's certainly starting to sound like a steam train. I've got no idea when this thing's actually coming to pressure though, so I'm just going to keep giving the flywheel a little bit of a hand. The old girl's really trying. It just seems to can't quite get that thing to tick over. But there we go. 60 years or so later, and the old girl's back ticking. I love the noise this is making. Nice bit of steam coming out the chimney too. Now I know it works, it might be time to see if I can get a drive chain to get the thing rolling. I really don't want to risk running it for too long though, as I don't want to risk it running dry and damaging the thing. So I think that's a nice high note to end the video on. Anyway, thanks for watching the highlights of my 3-week tinkering exercise. I hope you enjoyed the video, but until next time, look after yourselves and have a good one. Goodbye.